I just got back from Canada. Spent the past 9 days in Canada. Just flew back to SeaTac. Drove down south. I posted that as a bulletin. I don't know how these new bulletin things work. You go to your channel, you can click post bulletin. It says bulletin will be posted to your subscribers, 902, and friends, 83 homepages. I don't know how many of you saw that bulletin. I said basically, hey, I'm going to Canada to see Christina. Fun time in Canada, you know, British Columbia. It's good times. Very much like Washington, where I live, which is cool. You know, I grew up in Washington, so to me, if I don't have evergreen and cedar trees around me, it's I get kind of fucked up and depressed in my head. So I just got back from the airport. I had to wait a good 2 hours for my ride to get there to pick me up, and I read all these brochures. Check it out. We've got Seattle's historic downtown cathedral. I read them all in detail. We've got Experience Music Project and it was a science fiction museum. Yeah, that's the shit right there. Boeing Factory plus Future of Flight Tour. Not that interesting. Paint the Town Redmond. This is the first one I read. I grabbed it because Redmond is like where one of Nintendo's sort of headquarters are. Not they're huge, they're big headquarters, but Nintendo has a big branch in Redmond. So I thought they'd mention something about Nintendo in here. Not a goddamn thing. And then I got these. These aren't really brochures. They're more like leave-behinds is the buzzword, but I got one for Woodland Park Zoo. We've got world-class fishing on Calm Puget Sound. Seattle's historic Pioneer Square District. Pioneer Square is a pretty cool place, actually. If you're in Seattle, check out Pioneer Square. Savor Seattle food tours. Do it. Savor Seattle. Oh, it's okay. Go ahead. I'll wait. Sightseeing in Seattle. The Whale Museum. Badass. Bremerton Waterfront Ship Museum. Not that interesting, to be perfectly honest. Olympic Peninsula. I hate the background on this one. It looks like some stock bullshit from Microsoft Office. Explore Bothell. It's hell. Yeah. Here we go. Centralia Chehalis, Lewis County Official Visitor's Guide. This one cracked me up because this is where I live. And there isn't much to do here. They talk about McMenamins, the Olympic Club. Been around since like 1880 or something. That's a really cool place to go. But other than that, no. Got this one. This isn't a brochure. This is a fucking book. Arts and Cultural Guide to British Columbia. Experience the best of BC. Which is true. I mean, Jesus. You have all of BC here. Yeah. British Columbia. Look at that. Over here we have Alberta. If I would have just gone about 3 hours this way, I could have gone and hung out with Pale Voyager or something. Ooh, the ghost tour of Pike Place Market. Yeah, I know all these things. I'm hoping to repress them tonight when I go to bed. Because I am very tired. Whale watching at Orcas Island. Pretty good place to go whale watching up at San Juan Islands. Seattle City Tour. This is a pretty weak brochure, actually. This is a good one. Mount St. Helens. Awesome! Extreme! Mount St. Helens. Get into it! Now, here we go. Here are the 3 other brochures. I got these at the border. How'd you get those at the border, Luke? Don't you just drive up and give them your ID and they ask you a couple questions, fruits and vegetables, do you have any tobacco with you? Not necessarily. About an hour 15 waiting, answering question after question, most of them just repetitive bullshit, the same question over and fucking over. Now see, I thought I was getting grilled at the Canadian border when I went through, because they stopped us for about 2 minutes, maybe a little less, and asked me a bunch of questions about. I had like three of these like pouches of tobacco with me because Canada has kind of crappy tobacco as far as I'm concerned. And then they let us move on. I was like, damn, you know, that took like 2 minutes almost. What the fuck are they grilling me for? No! Fucking over an hour at the American border. They searched through her mom's entire fucking pickup truck. It was just a fucking ridiculous ordeal. That's why you always leave really, really early before your flight, because if they would have kept us there any longer, I could have missed my flight. And that would fucking piss me off. Got these to read while I was waiting. Securing America's Borders. Personal search, what to expect. That's a good one. That's Catcher in the Rye quality right there. And we've got this pledge to travelers. I am gonna fill this motherfucker out. I am gonna write them a letter and complain. So I will see you guys later.